The typical Filipina prostitute is a working class girl, poor but not destitute. She lives with her family, doesn't have a college degree, and is a single mother more often than not. She whores herself out, not out of desperation, but avarice. I'm not familiar with that term.
Avarice?
Avarice.
That means extreme greed for wealth or material gain.
All right, so they're just materialistic.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're willing to sell that pussy just to have material items.
Mm-hmm. They want an eye watch.
Yeah, I guess.
They throw the pussy out there and get enough for an eye watch.
Or a Louis Vuitton purse.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. By Philippine standards, prostitutes, particularly young ones, make a damn good living. One girl I talked to at an LA cafe told me that she made up to 7,000 to 8,000 pesos a night. That's about $160 to $180, sleeping with tourists.
Well, that's a pretty good take.
Yeah. It's not even quite $200. I mean, is it worth banging out somebody for $200 for a whole night?
Oh, what's the value of $200 in the Philippines?
Well, I guess
that might be like $1,000 here.
Well, I knew a girl. She was a Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
When I lived in California.
Okay.
She was part Philippine, part German.
Okay.
And she was just a beautiful girl. Beautiful.
Okay. And
her mother, I guess, still lived in the Philippines. Mm-hmm. And she'd always tell me, you know, I made an okay living. I mean, I certainly wasn't rich. I was probably making like $45,000 a year. This was back in like 89.
Right.
And she told me, oh, you could go to the Philippines. You would be a king there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's probably big money in this.
Apparently so.
You know, nothing wrong with that. Hey, if you can make your money, go make it. That's sure. What I think. You know, I'm always for people going and making their coin. And I certainly have no problem with people selling pussy. I mean, for God's sakes, as we've said a million times here on the show, you're paying for it anyway. There's no difference.
Yep.
It's all pay to fuck. So might as well get paid.
Exactly.
Hard dollars instead of stupid, steak dinners or whatever.
Frivolous dollars. It's actually cash in your pocket instead of a steak in your belly.
Yeah. And there's a lot less hassle to it. Just the whole.
Yeah, it's a negotiation.
It's a transaction, as it should be. Or at least it should be an option. Listening back to that segment last week with Ozzy Ace.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it should be. I'm not saying that every time you get laid should be a financial transaction, but I'm saying it should be an option that you have. You should have the option of, well, I want a date. I want to know you better. I want to spend time with you, whatever it is.
Either I could buy you a steak dinner for, $120, or I could split the difference with you, give you $60 and still bang that pussy.
Yeah. Or even if it's not that girl, it should still be an option of, well, maybe I want to have dating type of things, so I'll go off with this girl. But maybe I just need like 1 hour to take care of what I need. Don't need fucking all the texting and calling and going out and, let's go have a drink. Oh, what are you into? Oh, tell me more about your job that I really couldn't give a fuck about. Oh, all that horse shit. That's one option that some people choose, and that's fine.
Well, it's more direct.
Yeah, I like the direct approach. I don't care what you do. I just want to stick my dick in you, pump it around a couple of times, squirt some juice, and leave. That's what I want. I should have that option. Just a direct option. It's crazy that to me, it's crazy that prostitution's legal. It's the dumbest law in the books. dumber than even marijuana being legal. Prostitution should be legal because it's all prostitution anyway.
Right.
So stupid. But whatever. Our government would rather fight for fucking 8-year-old transgenders picking the fucking, Secretary of Education. Idiots.